has decided to forgo that, only build one factory and just build a command center. And this was actually, it looks like a probe from Grrrr is underneath that expansion, and he's going to see this command center flowing down. So Grrrr knows he has precious few moments in which to push out and kill Elky here before his expansion gets rolling. And I think he's either going to attempt to catch up economically, or he's going to go for 2 or 3 gateways and just mass up as many troops as he can, or go for some tech. And looks like he's gone the tech route. He's staying at 2 gateways, pumping dragoons, and looks like he's going to be going for reavers possibly. No, I think, or maybe just no. I think he's going to be expanding and just using that robotics facility for observers. So we're not going to be seeing reavers, and we're not going to be seeing a fast push. So Elky deciding to, Grrrr deciding to, instead of trying to catch up with Elky, instead to expand, take expansion. So, I'm not sure how good an idea that is, because excuse me. I'm not sure how great of an idea that is, because Elky already has way before Grrr's, and Grrrr carelessly losing an observer, flying right over a turret of Elky's that was just sitting in the middle of his base. He should have been able to see that. I guess he's not quite as fast as you might expect him to be, and but that's alright. He's better than me, so I shouldn't talk. But anyway, looks like the engineering bay might go down here for, and what is? Oh, it's a starport. Looks like a semi-hidden starport for Elky, for Elky, and I'm not sure. Sorry about that. My mic swelled for a second. I'm not sure if Elky, I'm not sure that's going to be for race, or I would probably think it's for dropships, and he's probably going to try and drop Grrrr here. Excuse me, sorry. I should really get some sleep. I think I might go and take a nap after this. So anyway, we see second and third factory going on for Elky. Interesting positioning, jigsaw puzzle positioning, like as I like to call it, with the factories. We're seeing, I think Elky only has 1 or 2 tanks at this point. Grrrr is setting to take this 3rd base, and he already has 1 going up, and yeah, he only has 1 base. He only is mining off 1 base right now. He has 1 about to work, and he looks like he's been set to take a 3rd base. So he's going to be ahead of the Terran economically once that 3rd base kicks in. And so we're seeing an observer going up for Elky. Yeah, for Grrrr, and he's using the camp observer right next to that at barracks there, and looks like Grrrr has taken his mineral only expansion, so he's taking his mineral only expansion, yes, and yeah, so it's going to be up to Elky to scout this. I think Elky managed to sneak a probe through the dragoons, so Elky might actually be able to scout this, and if he does, he's going to be in a really good position to do that. Basically, yeah, and the shuttle out. So I thought the robotics facility that I thought was only for drop, and that shuttle is gonna pass that dropship. That dropship, the shuttle is gonna pass that dropship of Grrr's that just popped out, and I don't think that shuttle actually has anything in it. It's just parked there next to that starport doing nothing. So maybe it's a fake drop by Grrrr, or maybe just multitasking is letting him down a little bit. But I'm not really sure what the purpose of that shuttle was. Maybe it's just a scout because it has observers, so see the point of that shuttle. I really don't know what that shuttle is for. Maybe it's for Zealot bomb, but I think it would be better staying in town a little bit and not revealing that shuttle so fast. Now he's it was indeed a Zealot bomb. He's dropped 1 Zealot bomb, and it takes out 1 tank there. I think he would have taken down the tank regardless, losing only 1 dragoon. So pretty good trade, 1 dragoon and 1 zealot. So decent trade for Grrrr. I think Elky will take that trade. Elky with his 2 bases probably not going to mind it. And Elky's push is now Elky is going to try and cliff Grrrr with his pusher, and he's leaving his tanks a little exposed there. And that Zealot bomb's gonna go off on that tank. And he's now unseizing those tanks, and those tanks are gonna go down to the Zealot bomb. And rather careless by Elky. by Elky, losing 2 tanks there to 1 Zealot, and that Zealot's still alive. Might even get an SCV. He gets an SCV too, so really unfortunate for Elky. He's not playing very well this game, I think. He's thinking too much about pimping to focus on the game, I'm guessing. So, 3 Dragoons just sniping tanks. And this is looking rather bad for Elky. His push has done nothing, and he's lost quite a few tanks, and he's been stopped from pushing any further despite the virtue of the fact there's no tanks. So, but then again, Grrrr doesn't have a whole lot of Dragoons, but he's going to have a crap load of Dragoons popping out as soon as that 3rd base comes online. And I think it's actually already online, so very soon now, he's going to put up a ton of gateways and just crush Elky here. So, I really don't know what's going to happen, but it looks pretty grim for Elky here because his push needs to do something, and it's not doing anything. He's setting up a 3rd base, so I guess that push was just to... And it looks like Vulture is going after Elky, and I was going to say that push was probably just to contain Grrrr in his base and prevent him from moving out and just get his 3rd base on him. So he's going to be Protoss should be at least 1 base ahead of Terran, but when the bases are even, Terran has a slight economic advantage. But it looks like a Zealot is going to discover this 3rd base of Elky's, which is kind of unfortunate. And that command center does not finish. Elky actually transferred his probe, transferred his SCVs, but he did not finish that command center. So now the AI in those SCVs is just going to go insane, looking for a command center to deposit their minerals in. And looks like Elky sneaking 4 Vultures through, Grrrr attempting to block the ramp place thing with cannons and actually managing to do so. So very nice play by Grrrr. Very quick reaction time, blocking the ramp with no, actually he didn't block it completely. I guess I don't know what Elky was doing. I think he just wanted to lay some mines. But Elky has 2 Vultures through, and he's not doing anything with the Vultures. Unfortunately, just camping there. He's not actually harassing. Maybe there actually isn't. Maybe there actually isn't a base there. I'm not sure. I think maybe he just wanted to prevent Grrrr from taking an expansion there. Dropship out, and he's going to drop 2 tanks on top of the ridge in Grrr's base and do some harassment that way. I think the Zealot is going to be more than capable of taking out the siege tanks there. And more Zealots out. Not speed up beta, but it doesn't really matter. He doesn't really need speed. And that dropship might go down. Grrrr might lose that. Elky might lose that dropship. He barely saves that dropship, and you can see on his face there he was panicking for a second there. He's like, "Oh crap, I might lose that dropship." So anyway, we see Zealots fighting Vultures there, and nice micro by Elky keeping his Vultures alive. What else do we see? We see 4 tanks and about half a dozen missile turrets. That's what's left of Elky's campaign. And it looks like Elky's base is finished, but he's not paying attention enough to actually send any SCVs there. So that base is sitting there doing nothing. And a very nice supply depot block there by Elky, preventing the Dragoons from attacking him completely. And I think pro gamers willing to learn to do that again. Old school plays are good plays. So yeah, and we see a robotic support base. So maybe we're gonna see Reavers after all, albeit very, very, very late Reavers.